Can you hear us? And just make sure it's going out
Yep,
over. Can you
I
hear
can
us?
hear you on Zoom. Let me get an audio check over
I
off
can hear you on
YouTube.
Zoom. Let me get an
Test.
audio check over off YouTube.
Yep, we're good. Hello, everybody. Welcome into Monday night, whatever the date is, January 5th, 2026.
Not an echo.
Why do I hear an echo? Oh, gosh, let me think.
Do I hear an echo? Oh gosh, let me think.
Kids Style Live in the echoes. Kids Style Live in the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies tonight are William, Greg,
Right.
Sam, Alex Cheek, who probably isn't even here, but he's here. And he's going to argue, Ken, I was here. No, you were logged in, but you're not here. Darren Gilholm. Hello, Darren. Let's go look at chat. John Williams was first, and he's questioning whether he was first or not. Well, John, it's a real easy way to tell if you're first or not. Okay. I know this is a little bit difficult for people who live up there in your neck of the woods, but if your name is here and there's no names above you, you are first. If your name is here and there's a name or two above you, you're either second or third. There will be a quiz later. John says LMAO. Lamo. Lamo. Is that French, by the way? Scott says, hi, everyone. Hello, Scott. Hello, John. Sam is
Yep,
third.
that's
He says,
French.
exclamation points. Sam, I need to get with you on something. In fact, I almost was going to write you an email
Oh,
today, and
oh,
I don't know,
okay.
nap time seemed to be much more profitable
Yeah.
for me, if you will. So I took a nap. John says, KSL, what happened to the Jaws back to the deep water? Galactica Volcano is waving. Hello, Galactica Volcano. I didn't think that thumbnail went over too well last night, and I just didn't feel like being tonight's thumbnail was a struggle, believe it or not. Great guy, fifth place. I was busy making my dinner, hot and spicy tacos with onions, jalapenos, crushed red peppers. Now you know I'm having dinner. I had leftover chili and chicken from what I made last night. Robert had Mexican today. He says evening, midnight, etc. That's a new twist on that. I like that. Missy's channel is in the house. Hello, Missy. I tried all. I'm tired. Been gone all day. Gonna take a nap in case I don't make it back from time to snooze. Have a good night. Thank you so much. I know how that feels to take a nap. I actually took a nap today for the first time in I don't know how long. And it felt good. I did wake up in time for the live stream. Um, Rick Lakes is in the house. Hello, Rick. He says, hello, everyone. Uh, Now, once again, I need to take care of this scroll thing. Galactic Volcano 3 says to me, at me, if you type with a misspelling, a TYO, it should be P, the command parentheses, exclamation, Ken Stout, parentheses, at my channel. Oh, okay. At your channel. When I read that a while ago, I'm like, wait, I don't have that. Anyway, I got it now. Thank you. Um, it's what happens when I scroll through things when I just wake up. It's not pretty. Jeff Ryman, I have to settle for first from Las Vegas yet again. That's because I can't get Marie on board. Once I get Marie on board, we're going to have competition. Ski Man's in the house. He says, hello to everyone. Hello, Ski. Rick Lake says hi to Ski. Scott says hi to Rick. Rick says hi to Scott. John says hi to Scott. You guys get the idea. I'm going to skip through all the highs. Ski Man says he's watching Scotty Kilmer. Not sure what that's about, but okay. Some serious snow melting away today. Yeah, we were 51 degrees today. I came this close, maybe that close, to going to play golf. Um, if I didn't have one more thing I had to do later in the afternoon today, which was not take a nap, I would have went and played golf. And then my niece needed a car anyway. We're going to have nice weather until I think Wednesday or Thursday, and then we're gonna have good temperatures. We're just going to have rain. So uh, if it's half as nice as it was today, tomorrow I'm playing golf. I mean, there's just no doubt in my mind. I'll go at least play 9 holes of golf. It gets sunny and warm. Wish the roads would melt off. I actually was in my t-shirt. I wore a jacket in the morning, but I took it off before I went to see my mom. And of course, my mom yelled at me. She goes, "What are you doing outside in January without a coat on?" I'm like, "Mom, it's 51 degrees outside. I'm comfortable." And I promptly put my jacket on to make my mom happy. Let's see if I'm missing anything here. Doesn't look like I am. Got up to 30. Woohoo! That's a warm up. I guess 51's a heat wave then. Talking about the ice on the roads and the sidewalks. We are live. Yes, we are. I usually start about 2 minutes out and run a little bit of an intro. Tonight's little intro is just something I've had around for the longest time. If you're watching the stream, it's the Zoom Homies with a thing I made a long time ago in DaVinci Resolve, which is a triangle with me in the middle and the Zoom Homies on the outside edges of the triangle, or pool rack if you want to call it that. I think it's pretty cool. I'm actually thinking about trying to implement it on another thing. Annie's in the house. Hello, Annie. Good to see you. Did you watch Carrie Holzman's show yesterday? I did not. I missed it. Probably going to miss the replay too. She says, good morning to Sir Ken. For those of you that don't know, I'm Sir Ken. Good morning, Annie. Good to see you. Yes, we hear you. Hear you, hear you. Hear you, hear you. Oh, wait, hear you, hear. Was it hear you, or whatever? John says, Andy says, like number 9. John says, hear you. Galactic Volcano says, hi, Ken. Hello again, Galactic Volcano. Okay. Now, if you can say that 10 times fast, you're doing something. I mean, I haven't had an English problem in at least 24 hours. Sam says, Ken. Missy's waving, so she must have woke up for her nap. KSL and the Echoes, KSL and the Echoes, awesome band. Yeah, Greg on backup, huh? I think I'm about caught up. Mike's in the house. Hello, Mike. That'd be Mike Wojek. Is it Wojek or Wojek? I just go with Mike. He's up in Canada. Haven't seen him in a day or two. Hope he had a good Christmas and New Year's. The road out front is still covered with ice and slush. Yeah, you guys really don't want to know how nice it is right now for me. And it's going to get worse. It's going to rain this week, and it's just going to suck. Long Dog is in the house. He says, that ski man wasn't necessarily trying to sound negative, but I do find it annoying that he does that all the time. Did I miss a comment from Ski Man somewhere? There must be a comment that I missed from Long Dog somewhere. Currently, it's 35.1 degrees up in Madison. I think we're still at 40 or 50. I can't remember. I looked right when I woke up, but I've thought since then. So I'm not sure what Long Dog's referring to. It says, at Ski Man. I wasn't necessarily trying to sound negative, but I do find it annoying that he does that all the time. It seems to be his thing. 1 minute, I have to mute myself and take myself off camera. I will be back in just a moment.
Are you streaming?
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
Sorry, I always I have a whole pan and like 82 scoops of idea.
Okay. And you have something else to eat, I hope?
Bread.
You didn't bring me anything? You didn't bring me a dinner?
Lay down, dog.
We'll talk about it. I probably went out over the internet because I muted Zoom, but if it did, it did. If it did, it didn't. No big deal. My niece just got home. She was telling me what she brought home. And I should have a camera back. Apparently had some oily rags. So I don't know it. Ellen's in the house. Hello, Ellen. Keep that conversation between them. Had carry on, but we got done cooking and ate dishes. Very nice of you, Scott, to help out with the dishes. Time to water the bushes. Hello, Jeff. Jeff joins us on Zoom. I'm guessing you got back from taking your grandson back. Just give me a thumbs up if, I mean, obviously you did. You're here. So.
Yeah, that was a last minute thing.
John said Scotty had it on for a full 5 minutes. David is in the house. The pack is here representing, stopping by to sell. Yes. Yes. In fact, that reminds me, I have to put a link into the chat itself because I have a request for all the homies and anyone that's watching. If you are a homie and you're not subscribed to this link, I'm getting ready to drop in the chat. Please go do, and you'll understand why here in just a few moments.
Is it Dancing Girl
Live.
It is not, unfortunately. I don't want to talk about the dancing girls. I spent another long time trying to figure out that song. I just finally gave up on it.
Mm.
I'll work it out. All right, there's a link in the YouTube chat. I'll drop it in the Zoom chat as well. It is the link to BH Ringer, our good homie out of Nova Scotia, our good friend and homie out of Nova Scotia. He needs 20 more subscribers, if you're allowed to say that word. Most people say bananas. He needs 20 subscribers to hit the magical number of 500. If you're not subscribed, please go subscribe to BH Ringer and let's get him to 500. He mentioned that
Right
earlier
now,
today.
when I got there, it said 497.
Well, I just need 3 people to do it then. That's good.
So
That's good.
I subscribed. Let me see if it got me.
And Sam said he
501 now.
subscribed. Good, good. Thank you so much. He will
Says
be very.
$4.99.
Well, we know the interweb is slow. Sometimes it gets things and does things. And thank you, Long Dog. I do appreciate it. I will did it shortly. Thank you, David. I appreciate it. By the way, David, are you still live streaming or have you ended your stream? And I will go back and watch. Once again, I didn't get notification of David being live. And even if I had, if I was taking a nap when he started, but I've got to get this notification problem worked out. I really would like to be notified of certain channels. It's just very frustrating that I pop open YouTube and it says the Philippine American couple live, and you click on it and he's actually live. Now I run into the same thing he did. He had been live for 98 minutes when I clicked on it. I get the same problem he does. Philippine American couple live. You click on it and they're not live. Their stream is completely over. I think it's a YouTube thing that they intentionally do that. I'm not sure why. But that's just my, thank you, Greg. That's just my personal feelings on that. But BH will be happy. That is good. I know you mentioned it earlier in the stream today. No, it was not BH's birthday today. If you go look at the stream he had today, it was one of the other coin guys. But it was really fun watching what little bit of that I got to see before I was off in snooze land. Man, it felt good. Put potatoes in the bake and make sauerkraut with pork. Man, that sounds good. Let me go look at chat and see if I missed anything. Sauerkraut actually sounds really good.
Yeah.
You don't like sauerkraut, Greg? Oh my goodness. No. Oh my goodness.
I learned to eat sauerkraut by sticking it on hot dogs.
Sausage, or Polish sausage at that. When I was a kid, we had these, I called them red frankfurters. They were bright red, spicy, super hot. You can't find them anymore. Man, they were good. Rick said thank you, Rick. 501, good.
Up to
David
503.
said, good, good. He will be happy.
Because
does
we all
sound
know
good.
he'll lose 1 or 2 overnight.
Rick says, yeah, oh, exactly.
Works that way.
Yeah. Well, I think there's an algorithm that if you subscribe and you don't ever go back and watch anything, and I think it drops you. I don't know. I can't prove that. And really, some of these things that I hear and people say, I'm starting to let it go in one ear and out the other because you could be chasing that all day long. Yeah, hot dogs or Polish sausage works with sauerkraut, but really it's how the sauerkraut was made. And I like the I love sauerkraut. And I'm pretty sure sauerkraut is not bad for us diabetics. So I may have to get some of that pretty soon. Too bad. I do believe D Wiener dog. Is that like De Wiener Schnitzel? Now, some of us know what the Wiener Schnitzel is. Some of us don't know what that is. Yeah, Greg knows. It was all right. It was a break in the action from the normal fast food.
Ketchup and onions. And a big cone of pommes frites with a big glob of mayo on top.
Yeah, pommes frites. So see, there's someone that understands what French fries are. Pommes frites, what Germans call French fries. And you did hear him say, did you say mayonnaise? You did say mayonnaise, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, because they put mayonnaise on their pommes frites. Pommes frites. Let's keep a look at chat. Polish dog, one of my all-time favorite. Yeah, I don't know what they were. They were round. I remember they had a curve to them. They had a real thick skin that you had to cut the skin off to get to the sausage itself, and they were super, super spicy hot. But it accented the sauerkraut so well. I haven't had that in years. You know, it's like Mexican food we used to get when I was a kid. You can't find half of that stuff. Enchiladas, tamales, patio stuff. You just can't find it. No mayonnaise. Scott says no mayonnaise. No, it's not bad, Scott. Really, believe it or not. When in Rome, you do as the Romans. So my time in Germany, I did as the Germans did. And look, he finally decides at 15 minutes after the hour to join us.
Sorry,
Welcome.
I've been listening to y'all on and off. I've been on the phone with Ghetto for a little bit.
Did you not hear me say? Of course you didn't hear me say, because you've been on the phone with Ghetto. And speaking of Ghetto, if you're a Zoom homie, you need to be present tonight for the Zoom after the stream. And I'm holding off on the news that I have until the house gets full, so to speak. And then I have an announcement. And I'm telling you right now, there are going to be some disappointed people and there's going to be some elated people. And this is long overdue. Long Dog says, well, when it comes to tamales, listen for the guy driving down the street. We don't have any of that here. We're in Indiana. Oh, by the way, I found out Indiana is a horrible state to live in today, but I learned that from another channel. I could be moving to Ohio, though. There's a slim possibility. I would imagine David's probably laughing out loud right now on that comment. That's from his show. Let's see. John says, our favorite place has cheddar wurst. Or cheddar wurst. Is it cheddar wurst or cheddar wurst? I'm not a big wurst fan. I'll eat occasionally some of it.
I watch a lot of food channels and food content on YouTube and different things. And from what I understand, Ohio is famous for some kind of spaghetti with chili on it or something like that.
Oh, I ain't going for the food. Pat's in the house. Hello, Columbus. Good to see Pat. Pat, we need to get your name changed. We need to get together and figure that out. Do what, Jeff?
You ruin the worst by adding the cheddar, in my opinion.
Depends on, I like cheese and I like wurst.
I'm a mild cheese fan, like provolone,
As bad as salad dressing tastes.
I don't care for sharp cheese anymore.
Yeah, I prefer sharp cheese and pepper jack and,
provolone, Colby Jack, and that's about it.
What is cheddar wurst? What is cheddar wurst, guys?
It's a wurst with cheddar in it.
It's a brat. It's a brat.
It's a brat.
Like a hot dog with cheddar in it, or jalapeno cheddar.
Is it something you eat hot, or is it a cold cut?
Hot.
Usually it's hot.
Yeah, hot.
Is it hot? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Rick says he joined Zoom tonight, but his brothers and nephews are on the way over. They just texted him 5 minutes ago. No problem, Rick. I'll send you a message. Jamie's in the house. Hello, Jamie.
What's something you eat in New York? What's something you eat in New York, Sam, that we may not be familiar with?
A garbage plate.
I'm assuming that's just a little bit of everything for like breakfast, or for what's that usually consist of?
It's it's like you go to your potluck and you put as much crap on your plate as you can, and it's literally just what you would get at a picnic. It's all picnic food usually.
Oh, I thought that was Arkansas.
Well, that's what I do.
They do that up here
anyway.
too.
That's what happens.
Yeah, a little. You just stack the plate up, and that's a garbage plate. Like a hot dog, you can get it with different options, like hot dogs, different kinds
Sounds like
of
a
potato
potluck most any
salad.
place.
Yeah.
Sounds like back when I could
Call
eat,
it a
it'd be my
garbage
place
plate,
to go
usually
eat, but
baked beans,
anymore.
What happens? That's definitely what
Gravy,
happens.
whatever you want on it.
That's definitely what happens when we go to church and have a potluck at church, because the best thing about the church potluck is it don't cost nothing. It's all free.
But here the restaurants will make it for you. So that's
Ski Man, funny, you just got back from talking about cheese and have a slice from Block of Age, white cheddar, and Ritz crackers. Oh, both of those sound really good. Long Dog said something about Johnsonville brats. Yeah, Johnsonville makes good brats. I agree with that. And yeah, you should buy them when they're on sale. It's the only time to buy them, actually. Occasionally, I get the ones that are chili filled. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but they're not too bad. They've been very good. Bratwurst cut up with cheddar cheese, 2 scrambled eggs, hash browns with sourdough bread. Man, that sounds really good. That
I
actually
like the
sounds
jalapeno and cheddar.
cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. I had some of that here recently, and it's not too bad. I do not do potlucks anymore. I went to several people's houses from church, and once you find out how people eat their home, yep, I can
There's
relate
this
to that.
thing that some churches have done, that some churches I know have done. I've never participated in something like this, but there's this thing where like around Christmas time, one house will make an appetizer, and then one house will make an entree, and then one house makes the dessert, and a bunch of different people go around, to these 3 different houses or 4 different houses and have the different courses at the different houses. Have any
Tim
of y'all
Tech is
ever
in the house. Hello, Tim.
done anything like that?
No, no. When we do the potluck thing, I mean, people make different things and you bring it to one general location. I don't think I've ever gone from house to house to house to house.
I've never
It's
I've never
kind of
done that,
interesting.
but I've never done that, but I've heard of it, but I've never personally done it. Obviously, because most of the houses would probably be inaccessible for me. It'd be kind of hard for me to go from house to house to house.
Tim Tech just got off the phone with Netflix. He got 3 month refund back because he really doesn't use it. It's not bad. I really don't use it. Not bad. Okay. Congratulations on
I've
getting a refund. I'm
well,
surprised they gave it to you after 3 months. Provolone, pepper jack, cheddar, Colby Jack, and baby Swiss. I like provolone. Pepper jack is good. Cheddar is okay occasionally. Colby Jack, that's really good. And Swiss on a ham sandwich is about the only way I will eat Swiss
you know,
cheese.
sometimes
Well,
I get the like the cracker cuts of the great value cheese. They come with the Swiss cheese and the cheddar and the Kobe Jack and the pepper jack, and just to just eat it.
yeah,
I
when I
like a
go out to
slice
eat
of
on,
cheese. Go ahead, Jeff.
yeah, when I go out to eat on Sundays now, I get what's called a scrambler at this little cafe I like. It's scrambled eggs with a bunch of vegetables mixed in and ham, and then your selection of the cheese. And I usually get Swiss on that one. It's not bad.
So
Yeah.
it's an omelet that's mixed up or, or what?
Well, yeah, it's not made in omelet style. It's scrambled eggs with all the other stuff simply stirred in.
Right.
Do you
And then
like
they layer a slice of Swiss on the top or whatever other kind you want.
Right.
And it's melted in. Then I use a little hot sauce on that. Cholula. It's not
Three
real
Yeah, I
cats.
like that.
spicy,
Ooh.
but it's got a good flavor.
Yeah, I like that. I tried that for the first time when I was at camp this last weekend,
Hmm.
and the only downside to it is the kind they had was in the little packages.
Okay.
Of course, if I
Yeah,
buy
I
it,
like
I'd
it.
buy
I've
it in
got
a
it in the
bottle, but
bottle at home.
I'd buy it in a bottle, but it's good.
Cholula, I found out I saw in the store the other day, is also making other Mexican flavored things now. They didn't used to. They've just added that, or at least Smith has just added it recently. But the scrambler and grits and wheat toast is my Sunday brunch almost every Sunday now. It's a decent price and it doesn't overwhelm me like the stuff I ate there previously. Pork chops and potatoes.
Yeah. I'd like to
all
find
that.
a good breakfast place to go eat.
And I get all of this with, well, I guess the coffee's a little extra, but tax and everything comes out to $15.
It's not
That's a
bad.
pretty good. That's a pretty good deal.
And you get, I mean, all the refills you want on the coffee.
Tim, what
And
is
they
a
usually
Funyun?
have
Right.
What is a
What-
a
Funyun?
dessert
You don't know what a
cookie or
Funyun
something
is?
free
Yeah,
as well.
I don't really care
That's
for
a
them myself,
tasty
but
snack.
they're
Apparently I don't.
It's
Apparently you
it's a-
guys do. So
but
It's
they're
a
an
onion ring.
onion flavored snack in a ring form, you know,
Yeah,
like
I
a
like Funyuns.
Yeah.
Apparently,
It's like-
the entire world knows about them, but me, because everyone's saying, "Oh, they're good."
Yeah.
Well, it's almost like an onion ring, except it's prepackaged and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, Pat's saying it's going to be nice and
There's some
warm the next few
Funyuns.
days in Columbus. Yeah, we've got some decent weather for Indiana for the first week of January until I think it's Wednesday or Thursday, and then we got rain for 3 straight days, a high percentage of rain, which I'm not going to get lucky in that percentage be the north part of the city, so I can play golf on the south side of the city. And I came so close today. I actually took a walk today. I had to pay my HOA dues, so I walked up to the lady's house. I figured it's only 9 houses up. It wasn't going to kill me to walk up there and pay it, which I did. But it wore me out. And if I haven't mentioned it, I took a nap.
so
Which means I'll be up
Probably
all night.
going back up your steep driveway was a exercise in itself.
Well, I had to do that twice today because I left the garage door open intentionally because I didn't realize it was 9 houses up. I see they're at 7622 and I'm at 7712. So for some reason I'm thinking that's just 3 houses up the street. It's not. So I walk down there and I pay it and I'm walking back and I noticed my car's gone, which is fine because my niece was going to go do her thing and she had to go to the bank and a store and then a couple other places before she went. So I come in and close the door and she sends me a message. She goes, "Oh, I left early." I'm like, "Well, I figured that out. The car's gone." But in 5 minutes later, she says, "I forgot to bring the dessert. Can you bring it out to me when I get back?" I said, "Sure." So I went out and popped open the garage door. And this is how nice it was. I cleaned my garage today. That's probably
Whoa.
another reason why I took a nap is because I did an awful lot of physical stuff today. Got that done. Still no niece. I'm like, well, she'll let me know when she's nearby, and I'll walk it back down out the driveway. And finally she did. So I take it down the driveway and I hand it to her, and I get about halfway up, and she's standing beside me. And says, "What are you doing?" She goes, "Oh, I got to go inside." I said, "Not with the car sitting running in the middle of the street. You don't." I said, "Don't worry about it. I'll go babysit the car," which I did. I went down there and I looked at what her accident was. And I looked at when I backed into the mailbox at Diane's, and neither one of them are noticeable. I mean, the paint transfer is still there, but if you didn't know it, you wouldn't know it happened. So, yeah, I got in my walking and steps today, big time. Ellen is still watching. Tim gets tacos every Saturday and holiday. Tacos sound a good taco sounds good. Taco Bell stuff. I had this. Ugh. I like to order potato chorizo and beans on mine.
I like chorizo. I get these breakfast. They call them breakfast bowls from Walmart, the market side brand. It's like eggs and peppers and onions and potatoes and chorizo. It comes in the refrigerated section. You just put it in the microwave for 3 minutes. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
The chorizo is an option on that scrambler thing I get. I tried it once. It's okay, but it's like $1 extra, and it wasn't worth $1 extra to me.
Right. I don't think I've ever eaten it. It just, for some reason, it doesn't sound appetizing to me, and I can't ever recall having knowingly ate it. I may have had it snuck in there accidentally somehow, but
Do you do any of y'all like sunny side up eggs or over easy? I've never been a big fan of, you
No.
know, I prefer my eggs done all the way.
Either scrambled or in an omelet. That's it. And boiled. I like hard boiled eggs.
I've switched to doing scrambled again. I was eating them over easy or over medium for a while.
Well, scramble's the best thing to do if you're cooking them for a lot of people. At least that's what I've been
Well,
told.
scrambled means it's thoroughly cooked too, pretty much. At least when you're eating out.
Galactic Volcano. I don't know why I'm changing the name. Like some super runny. Scott says, "I started a small factory until they closed that went to Patrice Cheese here in town. They quit making cheese there and kept 30 people to a spray dryer, 32 years, 8 months. I'm guessing Scott made cheese for 32 years and 8 months. Man, Long Dog likes his sunny side up, but they need to be done over easy is also excellent. Now, scrambled or in an omelet or hard boiled. That's been that way for years.
2 eggs over easy, 2 pieces of honey wheat bread with mayo on it, and some jalapeno pepper cheese sandwich for breakfast.
thing I don't
No
under-
sausage, no bacon, no ham, no nothing like that.
No, on
Oh,
a
man.
sandwich.
Yeah, you can put
Only
sausage
thing I
on a
don't like-
sandwich.
only
If
thing
I
I
make
don't
an egg
understand.
sandwich, I usually break the yolk and fry the whole thing hard.
Yeah.
Not burnt, but just
I don't like an
Mm.
overcooked egg where it gets brown on the edges or burnt, so to speak. I can't eat that, and it won't.
according to a couple of cooking websites I've seen, having it brown right on the very edge is the way an over easy egg's supposed to be.
Oh, egg. Sam likes his eggs cooked in the bread. We called that what did we call
Oh,
bread
you
in a
make a
basket?
hole in
Yeah,
the
you
middle
put a
and
hole
put
in
the
it.
egg
And,
in
yeah,
there.
bread in a basket, what we used to call it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
that's
it that
okay.
way
I
as well.
like it
Favorite
cooked.
ways.
I don't like runny white if I do it that way.
I used to
Yeah.
like to have bacon with my eggs, but you can't afford bacon anymore. So bird in the nest, yeah, that's called that as
No.
well. Can't afford sausage anymore. Ham, I ate the last sausage I had this morning.
When I made my black-eyed peas for New Year's, I put bacon bits on the top, and I cooked the bacon. I had 5 slices left in my freezer, and I cooked them until they were crisp, and then let them dry out and crumbled them all up and stuck a
Right.
little on the top. But
Crispy bacon at Whataburger is Tim's favorite. Yeah, Whataburger back in the day had good food, I thought. It's been a while since the king can afford.
but any kind of meat now, yeah, any kind of meat now is expensive. Even chicken's getting that way.
I haven't bought bacon in. Moved over here in 2023, so we're on our going on our 4th year. I'm going on my 4th year of bacon. I still buy sausage from time to time. I like buying the pre-made rolled sausage, and it's because I'm lazy. I don't want to cook. I throw it in the microwave.
Woo!
Long dog. I'm not a fan of black-eyed. I'm very finicky about beans. I generally don't like any kind of peas. Well, black-eyed peas are not peas at all. They're beans. So they're
And
just
they're called that because down in the little curve in the
Right.
center of it is black.
Right, and it looks like an eye. So
Yep.
bacon is unhealthy. Yeah, I'm sure mass amounts of any food is unhealthy, but I used to like to eat a little bit of bacon. But
A little
nowadays I
bit of
can't
bacon
afford
once a week or so isn't going to hurt you.
it. I looked at beef the other day when I was shopping, and oh my gosh, have you guys priced beef lately?
Yeah.
How
but
expensive it is.
One steak, one like a T-bone steak is like, or yeah,
How do I
T-bone
get
steak
on
is
this?
like $15 or something like that.
Where are you shopping at? Because one T-bone steak here in Indiana is going to cost you $15 a pound. Galactica Volcano wants to know, how do I get on the screen with the Zoom homies?
Yeah,
Well,
that's what I meant. That's what I
simple
meant.
process.
$15 a pound.
You send $35 to my PayPal account. No, there's an email, kstoutz00m@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. Let me know who you are. Tell me a little bit about yourself. In your case, since you've been here 1 or 2 times, you're going to be good. And say, hey, I would like to join the Zoom homies. Or I'm smart enough to realize if you send me an email at that and I recognize your name, I will give you the credentials. You can join us on the Zoom panel. That's all you got to do. No money involved. I was kidding about that, of course. Hopefully the price of meat will come down, but if I told you why I'm coming down, you might be surprised. I heard news. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I would really like it to come down because I would really like to grill a steak this spring or summer. We turned down chuck roast beef. Go to Costco and look at the price of you need $100 minimum if you're going to buy beef at Costco. Minimum. Now, yeah, you're getting massive amounts of food, but it's too pricey.
I just rather go to the restaurant, go to the Texas Roadhouse, or go to the local places here in town, and if I'm gonna eat a steak, just go and let someone else cook it.
Yeah, but anymore it's getting pretty pricey to go out to eat at a steakhouse as well.
Then
You missed
gotta
my
pay for a
comment.
good-
Timmy is saying, you missed my comment, Kenny. Boy, if that's not grounds to get removed,
Yep.
I don't know. Tim
I
says,
don't
okay, let's go see what his comment was. If it's about the
Mm.
TikTok, I saw it. Does anyone know the status of the new TikTok news or the new American TikTok? Is that your comment you're referring to?
Yeah. I've
Does
heard about
anybody
it.
care?
I've heard about
No.
it.
Thank you,
But,
Jeff. You beat me to it. I do have the Zoom account up and running, and I'm not seeing any new emails. I see 3 new job things, but that's about it. Now, what I will do in anticipation of getting this maybe tonight, I'm going to run this because, as we all know, if I don't, and I click on the little deal to get the thing, oh yeah, I forgot they changed it. They took it away from the green shield and they put it over here. Oh man, I don't like that.
What?
Yeah, click on your shield. You no longer can get the credentials that way. You have to go to the little eye and get it over there. So now let me close that, and we'll come back to Zoom. And we are back. Not growing grass this year. I'm gonna. Oh, if you grow cows, let me know, Ski. I like the way the triangle's designed. Very sharp sparkles. Thank you.
Yeah.
That took me a minute to make
good.
that. Yeah, I got an idea for that triangle that I'm going to put. I really wish, and I think it'll happen. Whether I see it or not, I don't know. But I really would like to see interactive thumbnails. I think an interactive thumbnail would be so cool. Bill, I'm going to send you a link to a Da Vinci thing I watched this morning about being in 3D La La Land. Oh my gosh, there were things I'm sitting here going, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know. I mean, the whole video, it's only 17 minutes in length. The only thing I didn't like about it is he showed how he put everything together, but he never showed the finished product. So I'm not sure if that meant it didn't work or he wasn't finished with it yet, but it was really cool. So Tim, was that the comment that I missed about the TikTok? If it was, I don't do TikTok and I don't know, I don't have anything on it. And like Las Vegas said, who cares? If it's your thing, it's your thing. It's not my thing.
That's fine.
Long Dog says, I like the way the track. Thank you. I've seen that one. Tim agrees with something. Does anyone love pork skin with chili lemon? Actually, it sounds terrible. I'm not a big fan of pork skin either.
Yep, me neither. We got one of
I
our
used to
local
eat
restaurants.
those a lot. Fried pork skins.
One of our
I know someone that did too.
One of our local restaurants here in town, just down the road from me, makes them homemade. You know, when they sell them for like $5 or $6 a bag or something.
Ski Man's had pork rinds, but never chili lemon. Ask Santa Claus for some next year.
Well, chili lemon.
It's the same
is a
seasoning as like a
popular
talkie.
flavor in hot snack food now. My grandkids like chili lemon.
Cheetos or Takis or
Yeah. Chili Takis are,
Tim just said, what about I think that's what that is. Takis are extra flaming hot Cheetos. Cheetos are good. I don't know that I'd like the extra flaming hot, but they're good.
I tried them once, and I can't.
Both of my grandkids
stand
here like the extra flaming hot Cheetos.
I can't stand hot food. Sometimes I get a hankering and I think, well, man, I can handle that, but then I quickly figure out that I can't.
Dynamites, yeah, my grandson really likes the Dynamites, Tim.
Never heard of those. Or is that a Cheetos?
No, it's a
Doritos or
yeah,
Frito.
the Dorito flavor now.
I like Cool Ranch Doritos. Been a while since I had any.
Hot.
Are they? I don't know. I'll have to check them out.
Quite spicy.
We have a potato chip here at Walmart called Jay's Potato Chips, and their smoky barbecued ridges are really good. Really pricey, but they're really good as well.
I've been getting bags of these to have on hand here for when my grandkids are over. And my criteria for buying them is whichever one is on sale.
I love purple bag of Doritos. What's the purple bag? Now we're talking colors. Is it got a name? Scott says they just opened a Hy-Vee in however you say that city. 2 months ago, nearest one around here. Purple bag. I'll have to pay attention next time I go shopping. The purple bag of Doritos. Cool Ranch. I like their Cool and their taco. And the taco every now and
Okay.
then are okay.
Sweet, spicy, sweet, chili flavored Dorito tortilla chips.
That doesn't even
That's the
sound
purple.
good. Scott says
I tell you what I
WAU Was. Is it Wasu or Was? How do you say it? And I know Scott can't tell me how to say it.
It's a
'Cause
it's
it's
a
got
beverage.
beer.
It's a like a spiced apple type of beverage. People put it in a people make it in a crock pot, and you make it with like a powder mix, and stir it up.
What?
And you
What?
drink it
What are you
hot.
talking? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about a wassail. It's a
Thank you,
I don't know,
Sam.
it's sweet.
I mean,
It's a spiced hot apple cider type of drink that you heat up in a crock pot.
maybe make that a Nightbot function, the email address for the Zoom creds. I might have to do that. I got rid of a Nightbot function that no one's obviously missing, so that was a wise decision on my part.
Wausau, the only
Wausau.
Yeah, when you Google it, the only thing you get is this town in Wisconsin.
Google Eminence, Indiana, and you'll see that it says a crossroads town in Indiana that's very small. The one that have chili lemon Doritos.
Yeah.
Anyone tried the new Pringles? No.
They actually spell it Limon.
It's Lyman, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a play on
What's
words.
up? There you go.
Well, I mean, maybe it's lime and lemon mixed together for all I know in flavor.
Well, I like the kettle cooked chips, either the kettle brand chips or the Mrs. Vicky's, like the jalapeno flavor and the dill pickle flavor, and I like the Chester's hot fries in the yellow bag. They're really like the $2.
Chester's, is that the one with the leopard, or is that Cheetos? I'm probably thinking of Cheetos.
Yeah. Well, they both got the same kind of character, but
yeah, I actually like the Kroger brand.
Thank you, Sam.
Chips. And they have
all those
their own kettle chips now too. Kroger's does. Not bad.
Yeah, I prefer if I'm gonna get potato chips, I prefer kettle cooked chips.
Well, there are several brands have kettle cooked chips now.
I had to write myself a note, or I would forget what I want to talk to Sam about after the stream this evening.
Even Walmart, the Great Value brand, has their own a few different flavors of kettle, but I prefer the Mrs. Vicky's brand of chips.
Even Walmart chips are getting expensive anymore. I do have my Zoom mail running in case anyone sends me the request for the credentials. I haven't gotten that in a while. I do know that I got one here a while back, and I did send them, and I get they may or may not join. That's fine. You don't have to have your camera. Oh my gosh, look at what Sam is showing. That looks really, really good.
Yeah, it's a big old
garbage plate.
That's a garbage plate.
Yep.
Look, hot dogs and fries and beans.
Baked beans and what, sour cream, maybe, or is it macaroni or sour cream? It's macaroni.
That's
macaroni
salad.
Is there rolled tacos in there, or is that another French fry, just a different angle?
There's French fries in there.
Okay.
Tacos.
Got mustard and ketchup.
Oh,
that looks good, actually. That looks really good.
There's 2 hamburgers in the center of it.
Oh, speaking of hamburgers, there's a girl on Facebook Reels, I think it is, that she's a power eater. She goes around to all these contests and eat 15 pounds of food in 3.5 minutes, and she's never failed yet. You saying that with the hamburger made me remember one I watched the other day. It was 10 hamburger patties that were about that tall, with a little bitty bun underneath and a little bitty bun on top, with all the fixings in between. She had 10 minutes to eat that apparatus. She did it in 8. And she never, I mean, she wasn't just very methodical eating this food.
Is
8
that the
minutes.
same gal that has eaten all that stuff at that steakhouse in Amarillo?
I think her name's Raina. I think is her
Okay, I'll
name.
have to
It
check.
starts.
I
It
think
starts
I
with
think
a-
I may have watched
First-
her. I think I may have watched her stuff.
The person that holds the record at that steakhouse where they have the 72-ounce steak and all the fixings and everything
right.
has eaten 3 of those in an hour, and it's a girl.
Ski Man
In
says
Nebraska.
Molly Schuler. John and Scott are talking about food in Walmart. Yeah, my Walmart's about 7. It's like 2 miles away. It's
I'd
one light, hang a left, go across to another light. It's 2 lights. It's so simple to get to.
I'd try that. I'd try that challenge. But I've never been to Amarillo, Texas, and I don't know how far away it is from here. And I don't think my mom and dad would want me to go. Would want to take me just so I could.
It's about 2
Yeah,
days
I'm
drive from you.
guessing that there's a bunch of reasons why. I mean, do you honestly think you could actually eat that much food in the allotted time?
You have to eat the steak and the salad and the baked potato and the rolls, everything.
And the
that
drink.
goes with it.
Don't forget the drink.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
looking
know.
right now.
I don't know. The most steak I've ever eaten, probably out to eat for like my birthday meals and whatnot, probably was like maybe a 24 25 ounce.
I used to eat a lot of food, and I used to think that maybe I could maybe try to do something like that. Not anymore. I've come to my
Yeah.
senses, so to speak.
Well, when I eat a steak these days, which isn't very often, an 8-ounce is plenty for me. So I'm not going to even think about a 72
I
ounce.
usually get at least a 16 ounce or close to it if I'm going to have a.
I'm looking
Now,
for something. Keep the
72-ounce
conversation
steak.
going here.
Now they
Includes shrimp cocktail, baked potatoes, salad with roll, butter, and of course the 72-ounce steak. That's their challenge. And it's
In
free.
an hour?
Right, it's free if you finish it within an hour.
Right. Otherwise, you're going to be paying a lot of money for that. She did one here a while back, and she said, "I'm here today to break the record of this challenge is based on tiers." And she said the current record is 4 tiers, and I'm going to break that today. And she had the 4th tier done in like 3 minutes. I mean, it was just amazing. And she says, now I'm going for the 5th tier, but I don't know if I can. It's a bid, it's a show. She knew damn good and well she was going to finish all that 5th tier. And then she says, but I got to stop. I don't think I should go for the 6th tier. So I apologize for chat tonight. I am watching it and trying to keep up with it.
It's all right.
But if you say something you want me to repeat or notice, highlight my
one of
name
the things
at.
about the 72-ounce steak is you pay up front $72.
Oh, and then they refund your money?
They refund your money if you finish it, and they're the judge of whether you completed it properly or not.
Well, of
Says,
course
you
they
don't
are.
have to eat all the fat, but we will judge this. You'll be disqualified if anyone assists you in cutting, preparing, or eating of your meal. You got to cut it yourself.
Why the cutting part, though? That makes no sense. I
Because
mean,
that speeds up that lesson.
oh, okay. Okay. I
Or
follow.
That would
increases the time
disqualify
that you have
me.
to actually eat it.
That would disqualify me immediately, or maybe not, because usually what I do when I go and order a steak anywhere, whether it's a fine dining establishment or a chain, what I do, so my mom and dad don't have to, is I will ask the waiter or the waitress to have the kitchen cut the steak up for me.
Well, they're not going to do that here because that gives you more time to eat the meat.
Deepa. Yeah, well, yeah. In his case, though, I mean, he can't. He doesn't have the ability to cut it, so they might
I
make
know.
an exception.
Well,
But then
they just
again, they
might not let
might.
him compete. I don't
Duke
know.
City Crew's in the house. Hello, Duke City Crew. Haven't seen you in a day or two.
Says if
Deepa
you
wants to
don't
know how
win,
we
you
all
get to
are.
take the
We're fine.
leftovers with you, but you cannot consume or share the leftovers in the restaurant.
Maybe on the next KSL road trip to meet the homies, we'll make a challenge up and we'll record it and show it on the stream.
I'll take a challenge to eat an 8-ounce steak in an hour.
Yeah, I think I could do that. But are we talking just the steak or the baked potato and the
No,
salad and
well,
all that
no, I
other
could do the
stuff?
whole thing in the hour if it was an 8-ounce steak. But
Happy New Year to you as well, Duke City Crew. And I apologize. I probably know your first name, but I forgot it. So we'll just go with DCC
yeah,
for now.
I'm
Been
not
been
sure
a
I could
while.
do a 16-ounce steak challenge in an hour these days.
I don't know if I don't think I could eat an 8-ounce steak right now. I have really changed my eating
I mean, I
style,
might,
if you
but I
will.
really don't want to.
Man, I used to
Well, it's
eat
like, I mean, my eating
potato.
habits have
Tim says
changed in the last,
potato.
yeah.
I think he meant potato. I
My
cannot. I
eating
went through my
habits,
phone. I was trying to get the link to put in the chat to show you guys this girl. I'll get it and have
oh,
it for tomorrow night. She's interesting to watch. I mean, she's very petite, given all things. Now, whether as soon as the thing's over, she goes and purges it all back up, I don't know. But she's a very good-looking young lady. Uh, I watched one Greg and Long Dog will like. It was a hot pepper eating challenge. And after the first bite of the first round, this one lady stood up. She goes, nope, I'm done. I'm out of here. And she left. And they were announcing what the peppers are measured in Scovilles, right? Is that how they are measured?
Scoville units, yeah.
Yeah, Greg says yes. And the announcer goes, well, that was only in whatever the lowest amount that can be was. That's what that was at. And everybody was shaking their head. And yes, her boyfriend is bigger. Scott must know the person I'm talking about then. Scott, if you can find that and post a link, I'd appreciate it. That'll just save me some work later. Chicken gravy. Okay, chicken gravy is good. I like that. Ellen is still here. Cool. From Walmart and egg salad. I don't eat no food from Walmart. Prepared food from Walmart. I'd rather go to the hospital and get food, seriously, or a nursing home. And
Yeah, if I end up going to this really fancy restaurant that I made temporary or tentative reservations for, it doesn't say how big it is, but if I get the bone-in ribeye, be 63. If I get the bone-in ribeye, be $63. So I assume it'd be at least 20
wait,
ounces.
are you buying everyone's meal, or are you just doing the normal Alex Cheek and paying for Alex Cheek stuff?
Yeah, I just be paying. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just be paying for mine, and I do that. I like to do that at least on my birthday because I don't want my mom to have to
I'm just
pay.
giving you a hard time, Alex. I know that you do
I don't want
that.
my
You
mom to
like
have to
to.
pay over. I don't want my mom to have to pay over $100 just for me.
Well, we do want
I,
pictures. You know, I told you the other day, when you go, if you go, I do want you to send me pictures of going in. I want to see what it looks like on the outside. I want to see the inside. And I want to see you know how, like, when I go out to eat, just to piss you off, I send you pictures of my food. That's what I want.
yeah, I'll go somewhere so you will get pictures. I just don't know. I
Oh,
just
you have
don't.
told me that so many times. I remember last time you went out to eat, you said, I'll send you pictures. And then I'm home and I go, where are my pictures? You go, oops, I forgot. I think that deserves about 15 minutes in the waiting room. Anyone disagree with me on that? First stand up, Greg's like, yeah. Once again, if you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, it's kstoutz00m@gmail.com, and it's 00, not 00, and it's going to stay 00, unfortunately. I know Jeff wants me to go 00 one week and 00 the next week, and no, that would be just, oh my gosh. No. If you send it to my 2016 account, it will get ignored. If you know my 2016 account, that will be ignored. That's what that email's for. Strictly for me. I haven't said me yet tonight. There you go. 0 on the Zoom. 0 on the Zoom. On your email. I'll send you pictures. Yeah, Zoom, Tim. If it's show related, kstout0 at gmail.com. I can't reiterate that enough. I've actually deleted emails I've gotten from people because they sent them to the wrong account. They may or may not be. Hell, I could be a multimillionaire right now for all I know. I don't know. Yeah, Nightbot email address. Thank you, Sam. Sam put that in a moment ago, and that is so cool. I guess now I can take it off of OBS, and that gives me more space to put something else up there. Cool. Speaking of OBS, is there anything either the Zoom homies would like to see or anyone in chat would like to see broadcasted or going out over the live stream via OBS? Scott says John Williams, pick and save is 3/4 of a mile. Walk there often. Yeah. Scott, how's your walking going for 2026? I know your weather's been kind of not conducive to walking. Are you still getting your steps in? Common chili pepper eating contest, but it's in England. Probably they're big these days. I'm never going to enter a chili. Really looking for my favorite person in UK chili queen. Is that like a UK Dairy Queen? Chili queen? Is that like where you go eat peppers? All right, we are at 57 minutes and 2 seconds, which is fantastic. Wish we could do this every night. I think we can, with the exception of maybe Sundays. And Sundays are just they're not a good night for streaming. I've actually thought about taking one day a week off, and if I do, it'll be Sunday. And the thought's there. It's one of many. So let's go ahead and run the outro if the outro is going to work. I believe I did change the music. Did I change the music or not? I don't remember.
Oh boy.
Mark and Mealy is in the house. Now, I don't know if that's Mark and or Mealy or if that is Pauline, but it's all the same person basically. Hello, Mark. Hello, Mealy. Hello, Pauline. Thank you so much for being here. MLSO, I can't remember exactly what that means, even though I do know what it means. I just can't remember what it means. Ski Man, Gregory, everyone. Yeah, thank you, Greg. Everyone, please hit the like button, and we'll. It's me, Pauline. I figured as much, but I wasn't 100% sure. So thank you. You must have just ended your live stream. I watch Pauline every day. I think I put her link in there every day. You guys should watch her. She can sing very, very, very well. She's got a couple songs that she sings. One's in Tagalog and one's in English. Same songs, just one's in Spanish one's in Spanish and one's in English. One's in Tagalog, one's in English. Very good. It's a beautiful song. Absolutely. I like both versions, by the way. Ski Man is asking Long Dog if he watched Johnny Scoville. So let's go ahead and do this and see if it's going to work. OMG, Sir Ken. There you go, Sir Ken.
That's all, folks.
But still, it's not a huge person.
Right. I also need to change that. Let me write that down. Welcome back. We'll go a little bit longer. If you guys would like to continue on, put a 1 in chat or let me know on Zoom. Welcome back. We'll go a little bit longer. If you guys would like to continue on, put a 1 in chat or let me know on Zoom. Welcome back. We'll go a little bit longer. If you guys would Why am I hearing it twice, Greg? Greg smiles.
We're back to Ken Stout and the Echoes.
Yes, yes, yes. I like that. I got to write that down too. Let's go look at chat real quick. Scott said 28.91 miles is January. So you have walked 28, almost 29 miles in 5 days. Holy cow. Pauline says she was getting ads. Yep, I appreciate that. But you should not be getting ads. I thought I turned monetization off on this. Did anyone else get any ads tonight? Because I thought I turned monetization off for the show and then I turn it back on immediately after in case anyone watches it afterwards.
Well, I've got it off for the last several minutes and haven't seen anything.
Okay. I also won a lot of hot sauces from men. I made bids for cases of hot sauce. Yeah, I know that you have. I got your email, Tim. I'll look at it as soon as the show is over. Email's up and running. Let me go see. Did Scott answer my question? I think hers is okay. He dropped a link here. Yeah, the one I'm thinking about, actually, she's very, very small. And she had her boyfriend on there one night. And nope. Yep. That's one. That's not the one I'm thinking of. I'll find it and have it for tomorrow night. But she's really, really small. And her boyfriend is he's bigger than all of us combined. I'll just go with that. Did Scott answer my question on he's walked nearly 30 miles? Mike Wojcik says good night. Good night, Mike. Thank you so much. By the way, but apparently the chili community is a very, very dark side, you think. Is this an I? Jeff said at 11 o'clock, is this an I? I'm not sure I follow you. But...
Oh, is this a
Oh,
one?
is this a one? Okay. Yeah, I put that together pretty quick. Ski Man says no ads. Yeah, maybe that's my trailer. Possibility. Very good possibility because I used to run monetization and there's just too many ads. And I know you can adjust it. I literally would like to run one ad over an hour show. And that would be somewhere in the middle. One ad. You can't do that. Alex, did you download Opera browser for your Android phone and see what kind of ads show up there when you watch? So, Mr. Cheek, have you downloaded the
No.
Opera browser?
But I do have the Brave browser installed on my Android phone.
Scott says yes in 5 days. Oh my gosh. So,
What is Brave an offshoot of?
I don't know.
It's based on Chrome.
Okay, it's a Chromium based.
I like it. I use
Just like-
Brave quite a bit to watch my TV
Just like
shows
pretty
and
much
things,
just like pretty much every other browser out there, even except for Firefox.
Is Opera Chromium based now?
Yes.
No, Long Dog, he does not get ads because he uses an ad blocker. Just like what John Williams says. He says he uses an ad blocker, it blocks 98% of this live stream. Good. That is great. Now we got to work on that other 2%, John.
Well, I even use a special app on my smart TV that's not available in the Play Store. Like you normally download apps to your smart TV, that you basically sideload. You get it off of GitHub, and,
Right.
and it blocks all the ads for all the
I thought
YouTube
you had
content.
something else on your network that blocked all your ads for anything on your
I
network.
do, but that's got one major caveat. That doesn't block YouTube ads.
Scott
But
Walker.
it blocks all the other ads, like all the
Okay.
banner ads that pop up on all the websites. The only bad thing about that is when you go to a lot of these news websites like Channel 4, Channel 7, Channel 11, like our local news sites, a lot of those sites will pop up as soon as you go to them, even on just their homepage, it'll say, "We detected you're using an ad blocker. Please disable it." And it will
Right.
say that even on your phone or your tablet,
So
even though you're
Scott,
not local.
so Scott said he walked 2,142 miles in the last 365 days. That's an average of 5.9 1712707182324 miles a day. If he walks every day, which was going to be a question I had a moment ago to Scott. Do you walk every day, regardless of whether it's sunshiny, pouring down rain, snowstorm, blizzard? Do you still get out and try to get your steps in? Or do you have a treadmill so that you get your steps in? And not judging, if you have a treadmill, that's fine. I mean, I know a lot of us old people that need treadmills. Tim had Popeyes for lunch on Sunday. I haven't had Popeyes in so long because they're so expensive. Long Dog News websites are a special category. They protect rigorously their content. You watch the ads or you'll see nothing. Scott says he walks every day. Pauline is here. And I apologize to Pauline. I love that song. I don't know the name of the song. And I do like both versions of it. She's got a fantastic voice. And she hosts people to sing. I've been invited to sing, but nobody ever wants to hear me sing. Trust me when I tell you that.
I get my exercise every day. I walk to the kitchen and get ice cream.
Yeah, I guess I get mine too. I walk to the kitchen and get my coffee, so that counts. I'm looking forward to this spring and summer myself. Outside, Scott does so rain, snow, shine, blizzard, tornadoes, natural disasters. You're out there walking. My hat is tipped to you, sir. My goodness, that's impressive. That is impressive. But you've never ran, right? You've never actually jogged or ran. It's all walking. Galactica Volcano says that's me. Tim says I love Mountain Dew. That was never one. I like Pepsi. I was a Pepsi guy. I got rid of my car. Yeah, if I could make a bicycle run every now and then. I started out walking, and then who likes Dr. Pepper cream soda? I like Dr. Pepper sugar-free blackberry Dr. Pepper, or is it blue? Yeah, it's blackberry. I like that. Being diabetic, I can't have anything with sugar in it, so that's about the only one I drink.
I don't really like that many sodas unless it's an A&W root beer or those cranberry sprites that you can only get during Christmas time that you can't order, that you can't get anymore, that's already being taken off the shelf.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper is my go-to lately, and I need to cut it out. I need to get back to drinking just water and coffee and unsweetened tea. Well, it's sweet tea, but it's sweetened with stevia, which you would think would be horrible. It's not half bad. Pauline says she loves water. Yeah, I drink a lot of water. I need to drink that a little bit more. Galactica Volcano says Diet Pepsi. Not anymore. Hip is really starting to bother me with ice and snow. And yeah, it's just, see, I don't think I could walk on snow on level surfaces. I do have a phobia of falling. Gosh, I don't know why, thanks to the Indiana State Fair, I would have that phobia. But yeah, go figure.
Yeah, I don't walk as much as I used to here. I go walking around the sidewalk in my neighborhood, and there's houses are so close together here. Every time you get to a driveway, it's angled a little bit.
Right, right.
And it feels better to actually walk in the gutter than it does to step. You'll be going along flat, and then one of your feet goes down on these damn driveways here.
Long Dog says traumatic experience at Indiana State Fair. Yeah, in case you missed it, I fell. I stepped in a hole at the Indiana State Fair, and instead of just naturally falling, I tried to walk myself out of it. That's where the problem. Well, the problem started when I stepped in the hole, but then trying to walk out of it, I ended up sliding my head across asphalt, and I had to go to the hospital and get stitches, and it was not good. You ever want to see the pictures? I'll gladly share them with you. And actually, I looked okay that night. It was 2 days later when my face swelled up and my eye, I was like, oh, I can't see. Like, oh, God. Um, mm-mm-mm. It was horrible. It was horrible. And they filled that hole that night. The State Fair maintenance crew filled that. They probably had that whole field before I left the infield hospital. 16 million MLSO. Major love shout out, I think, or mega love shout out. Yeah, I knew I could figure it out. Screws in the hip and the leg bothers me after 15 years. So far, I don't have any metal in my body that I'm aware of. My knees are starting to bother me a little bit, but I think that's weather related and just laziness related.
Well, that's good, Ken. I do. I got two 16-inch titanium rods in my back that I've had since I was 20, since I was 13, and I got a pump in me that is also metal.
Right. Yeah, I'm very fortunate. I've had one knee operation, and I had that in 1993, I believe it was. I played basketball one night and couldn't walk the next day, and went to the doctor expecting him to say stop playing basketball, which was never going to happen at that point in time. And he operated on it, and that was not fun either. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. We are at an hour and 12 minutes now. It just switched over. I'm not going to replay the outro. I would like suggestions on what you would like to see on the outro, both from Zoom and from the chat, or email me. Dare I say it again? Email me. But if you'd like the credentials to join us on the Zoom panel, kstout z00m@gmail.com. Now, Sam, what do you have to put in to the chat for the Nightbot to bring that up?
Just exclamation email.
Exclamation. No space
Yeah.
between the exclamation and the email.
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently my mouse is elsewhere. Because I typed that somewhere. If you just got a message from me that says exclamation email, blame Nightbot. With that, I'm going to wrap it up. Rick Lakes does have a show tomorrow, and I will have a show tomorrow night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. If you'd like to join us, and if you're a normal homie who joins us, Wintermute, Jose, Brian, Long Dog, Stealth, Ski, I'll wait for you guys to get here tonight. See ya. Thank you. Intentionally cryptic. What's intentionally cryptic? About creating something usually. I'll go back and read all that later. All right. Good night.